This is sir.
Sir, okay, now clarity.
Okay, is it okay?
No, sir, it's
1
not.
minute.
Right, sir, it's visible.
Okay, sir.
Right, sir, please you start.
Okay.
Yes, sir,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Hello,
Yes, sir,
sir.
it's visible. Please you continue.
1 minute. Yes. So 1 minute. 1 minute. Yes. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dr. V. Madhu. Today we are discussing mushroom cultivation. Especially we are focused on Agaricus bisporus. Yesterday class also we discussed about the Agaricus bisporus. So already last 3 weeks we are discussed about the mushroom cultivations by different resource persons. But here I am focusing Agaricus bisporus. Its another name is button mushroom or white button mushrooms. So the whole process of mushroom Agaricus bisporus production can be divided into the following steps. This is the basic steps. The first one is span production. Second one is compost preparation, spanning, span run, casing, case run, and also fruiting. These are the basic steps in the production of the Agaricus bisporus. We will discuss step by step in detail. The first one is span production. The span is produced from fruiting culture or stock of selected strains of mushrooms under sterilized conditions. Stock culture may be produced in the lab or many obtained from other reputed sources. But any sources, we have to follow hygienic conditions and high yield and high hygienic and genetically rich span we may be select. Fruiting culture is mainly imported from various places, including foreign sources, which give higher yield than Indian strains. Because the span and fruits of Agaricus bisporus are ancient period introduced in Western, but today in India, especially North India, since 20 years, South India also growing this Agaricus bisporus. Indian strains and span is produced in the labs. The span should be of good quality in terms of flavor, texture, size, and taste also, from having potential of high yield and longer shelf life. Shelf life is also must be followed for production of Agaricus bisporus, because after harvesting, it may be take more time for transporting more distance places. Wherever the farming, wherever where the rate is more, the mushrooms are one place to another place, transporting in different method by using of freezes like that. At the same time, that mushroom must be having shelf life. Next ones. Second step is compost preparation. The substrate of on which button mushroom grows in mainly prepared from a mixture of plant wastes like cereal straw, sugarcane buggers, salts like urea, superphosphate, gypsum, etc. Supplements like rice bran, wheat bran, and water. In order to produce 1 kg of mushroom, 220 grams of dry substance materials are required in a different mode. Means production of 1 kg mushroom, it consumes 220 grams of dry substrates. So how rich is giving proteins and other minerals of the mushrooms? We can observe. It is recommended that each ton of compost should contain 6.6 kgs. That nitrogen 2 kgs, phosphate and phosphate 5 kgs, potassium and NPK, 6.6 kgs of nitrogen, 2 kgs of phosphate and 5 kgs of potassium, NPK also there. That is 30 to 10 is 25, which would get convert into 1.98% nitrogen, 0.6% potassium and 1.5% of phosphates. On a dry wet basis, the ratio of C and N in a good substrate should be 25 to 30 is to 1 at the time of staking and 16 to 17 in the case of final compost. The spanning, third step is spanning. The process of mixing span, which compost is called as spanning. The different methods are followed for the spanning are given below for the Agaricus bisporus cultivation. The first one is spat spanning. Lumps of span are planted in 5 centimeters deep holes made in the compost at the distance of 20 to 25 centimeters. The holes are later covered with compost. This is the spat spanning. And second one is surface spanning. The span is evenly spread in the top layer of the compost. Means the first of all, the prepare the layer. On that layer, the spanning may be dispersed. And 3 to 5 centimeters depth after spreading the surface, this span. And the top portion is covered with a thin layer of compost, 3 or 5 centimeters with compost with deep level. Third one is layer spanning. About 3 to 4 layers of span mixed with the compost are prepared with again covered with the thin layer of compost like in surface spanning. Here we can observe the second and third one is same. But here layers are clear. But there is no layer, but the top layer is thin. Here the span is mixed through the whole mass of compost at the rate of 7.5 ml per kg. Compost are 500 to 750 grams per 100 kgs. These are the major steps in the spanning. And fourth one is the span running. After the spanning, the next step is span running. The compost is filled in the polythene bags 90 into 90 centimeters, 150 gauge thick, having a capacity for 20 to 25 kgs. These polythene bags. Mostly the trays prepared by the wooden, sometimes iron trays also there in round model. And here, after packing the bags, covered with the newspaper sheets or polythene sheets. And you may observe the fungal bodies grow out from the span and take about 2 weeks, means 12 to 14 days to colonize. The temperature maintained in the cropping room is 23 plus or minus 1 or 2 degrees. Here, yesterday we discussed 23 plus or minus 1, but here 2 degrees. So maybe 1 degree here change. Higher temperature is detrimental for the growth of span, and any temperature below than the specified for the purpose would be result in slower span run. The relative humidity should be around 90. The humidity also maintained while span running, and higher than normal CO2 concentration would be beneficial. Today discussions, another more focusing topic is casing. The compost beds after complete span run should be covered with the layer of soil. Here casing means covered with the layer of soil. That is called casing. About 3 to 4 centimeters it may be maintained. Thick to induced fruiting. The casing material should be having high porosity, water holding capacity, and the pH should be ranged between 7 to 7.5. Peat moss, which is considered to the best casing material is not available in India, such as mixtures like garden, loam soil, and sand decomposed cow dung and loam soil. Here, loam soil and sand must be followed 4:1 percentages. Decomposed cow dung and loam soil follow the 1:1 percentage, means equal. And spent compost 2 to 3 years old. This is also follow while preparing this casing. Sand and lime are commonly used in the preparing casing. Here, once again, I am reminding this procedure and this protocol especially meant for Agaricus bisporus. In the previous classes, we have discussed more things about the mushroom culture, but here in my class, I am focusing Agaricus bisporus. All the audience should be keep it in your mind. The casing soil before application should be either pasteurized at 66 to 70 degrees centigrade for 7 to 5 hours. Treated with formaldehyde 2%, formaldehyde 2% and Bavestin 75 ppm, or steam sterilized. The treatment needs to be done at least 15 days before the material is used for the casing. This is also main thing. While preparing casing, while you are preparing to grow the Agaricus bisporus, these are the main precautions. Preparing casing material, all these things. After casing is done, the temperature of the room is again maintained the 20 to 28 degrees centigrades, and relative humidity also, that is 85 to 90% for another 8 to 10 days. Herein main things are followed by the who growing the mushroom. That is, one thing is temperature, second thing is humidity, third thing is casing material, and sanitization of the rooms, and cleanness, CO2 concentrations. These are all things. The CO2 concentration is favorable for reproductive growth at this stage of casing. In the commercial cultivation of mushrooms, compost colonized with the mushroom mycelium is covered with 3 to 5 centimeters thick casing layers to initiate the development of sporophores. Here, the mycelium developed in free conditions. Free condition means sporophores, means pores we should be maintained in the casing and other pits. Casing generally done to make a surface where uniform fructification can take place, and also to provide encourage and essential reserves for the developing sporophores for mushrooms. In the most of mushroom growing countries, peat moss alone or combination with other materials is used for casing. The first one is peat or moss are common, but it in India, moss is not available or restricted to some reserves in Kashmir Valley. Here, listen carefully. India not maintaining moss peat because here not available. The second thing is some areas restricted to grow by the help of moss peat, especially in Kashmir Valley. Cannot be used on commercial scale also. Different workers in India have studied the suitability of various materials as a casing substrate for the production of Agaricus bisporus. In the ancient times, the selection of casing material used to depended upon the availability of different materials in a particular locality. In the ancient times, in different countries, different people, they are using casing material depending upon their availability. Some particulars also we discussed. First of all, country and type of casing used. Denmark, peat and chalk, the casing material. In the Denmark, the peat and chalk is the casing material. France, local subsoil mature, mixture, local subsoil mixture. Poland, black peat or moss peat or moss or sometimes sand. In India, format manure plus loam soil or calcium carbonate. Loam soil or calcium carbonate combination with the manure. Sometimes without calcium carbonate also there. This should be 3 years old. This should be 3 years old. In Poland country, the casing material is peat or chalk. Korea, clay, loam, subsoil, and hydrate lime. Russia, peat or chalk. Taiwan, clay, loam, subsoil or chalk. UK, moss peat or chalk. USA, local subsoil, peat or chalk. These are the available materials in their countries they are using for preparing a casing. And physical and chemical properties of the casing soil. It is a well-established fact that physical and chemical properties of a casing like water holding capacity, porosity, bulk density, pH, and electrical conductivity. This conductivity play a very important role during mushroom production. Here, we are discussing the water holding capacity as well as porosity, bulk density. In last slide, the pH 7 to 7% and electrical conductivity. These conditions are very helpful to growing in rapid level of the mushroom. And second one is water holding capacity. Heavy soil have been reported to perform better compared to light sandy soil. When you use a casing, as far as the yield of button mushroom is concerned, heavy soil have been reported to perform a better compared other. Next, the pore space. The importance of pore space is in casing layer was emphasized by the Edward Saint H in 1953 for the first time. An adverse effect on the yield was observed when the soil disintegrated upon watering, forming a crust over the surface of beds. Bulk density and particle density. It has been found that casing soil with an apparent density of 0.75 to 0.81 grams per milliliter and true density between 1.5 to 1.6 gram per milliliter can hold sufficient water and also have enough porosity for good growth of the mushrooms. This is the major measurements, major density of the particles in the casing. Next step is pH. Various workers have suggested two different ranges of casing pH for good mushroom yield. These including 5.5 to 8.0. Especially optimum is 7.6 according to Lambert and his research in 1933. Already in previous slides, what are the optimized pHs? 7 to 7.5. But here, after researches of the Lambert in 1933, he told to Agaricus bisporus growing purpose, the casing pH must be maintained 7.6. Electrical conductivity. Beside the pH of the casing, salt concentration of casing layer is another important factor which affects the mushroom yield. In the pore space, bulk density and particles density, pH, and also another important factor that is electrical conductivity. This is whenever we maintain optimized, the mushrooms yield also positively. And fruiting. The sixth step is fruiting. Under favorable environmental conditions, temperatures initially 23 plus or minus 2 degrees centigrades for about a week and then 16 plus or minus 2 degrees after week. Moisture 2 to 3 light sprays for a day for moisturizing the casing layer. Means you must be follow sprays for maintaining moistures in the casing rooms. Humidity 90 to 85%. After 1 week, we maintain 85%. Proper ventilation and CO2 concentration, these also fall. The fruit body initials which appears in the form of pin heads start growing in a gradually develop into button stage. First of all, we can see after this casing, the next step is fruiting. In that fruiting stage, must be follow the temperature 23 plus or minus 2 degrees. Moistures every day 2 to 3 light sprays. Humidity above 85% means 85 to 90. Proper ventilation. CO2 concentration 0.08 to 0.15 percentage. And these are the things help to pinheads. This is the starting stage of the mushroom. We can observe outside. Gradually develop into button stage. What are the pests we used in development, growing the Agaricus bisporus? And also what are the diseases? The insect pests mostly observed are nematodes, mites, and springtails. The crop is suspect to several diseases like dry bubble, it is called as brown spot, wet bubble, it is called as white mold, cobweb, green mold, false tuffle disease, it's called olive green mold, brown plaster molds, and bacterial blotches. These are the main diseases. Professional helps and extension advice will have to start by entrepreneur to adopt the appropriate and timely control measures against the pests and diseases. Everybody should follow while you are growing a particular species. What are the coming problems like diseases? What are the control methods? What are the pests? It should be followed. Next up is harvesting and yielding. Harvesting is done at button stage and cap measuring 2.5 to 4 centimeters across and closed are ideal for the purpose. Here, ideal mushroom is 2.5 to 4 centimeters. First crop appears about 3 weeks after casing. Mushrooms need to be harvested by light twisting without distributing the casing soil. Once the harvesting is complete, the gaps in the bed should be filled with fresh sterilized casing material and then water. It is very helpful process. Those who are continuous growing the Agaricus bisporus. About 10 to 14 kg fresh mushrooms per 100 kg fresh compost can be obtained in 2 months crop. Short method used for the preparation of compost under the natural conditions given more yield, that is 15 to 20 kgs for 100 kg compost. These are the harvesting and yield information. And what are the post-harvesting management? Packing and storages. Here, there are 2 methods, short-term storage and long-term storage. Button mushrooms are highly perishable. Harvested mushrooms are cut at the soil line and washed in the solution of 5 grams KMS in 10 liter of water for removing the soil particles as well as to induce wetness. After removing excess of water, these are packed into perforated poly bags containing around 250 to 500 grams of mushrooms. Here, 250 or 500, sometimes it may be increased to 1 kg, means 1000 grams. They can be stored in polythene bags at 4 to 5 degrees centigrades. It means a common fridge condition, fridge temperature condition for short period of 3 to 4 days. The mushrooms are usually packed in unlabeled sample, polythene or polypolylene for retail sale, or local packing, that is called as local packing. Bulk packing does not exist because the inside the polythene cover, there is a damagers, there is a microorganisms are possible. It is caused to different diseases, or it is decomposed the mushrooms. That is the reason the long time storage must be take a different steps. In developed countries, modified atmosphere package is the important. It's called as MAP, and controlled atmosphere package CAP are